MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Ian Kennedy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Jose Ramirez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera on the move, and no one will track it down. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Previous history with Ian Kennedy, 4 hits in 21 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
And third, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fine inning of work that time for Ian Kennedy. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Danny Salazar will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. But that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit to first. Gloved by Santana. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A runner at second, nobody out. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
A 1-0 delivery. Fouled back. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Jackson, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime against Danny Salazar, and even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Four runs here in this half inning.
Hey.
1-2 now.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made. Application. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Pitch on the way. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Jorge Soler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Here he is falling behind again. 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Line towards center field, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Now at the plate, number 38. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right. Geyer is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 KC. Standing in, Carlos Santana. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Jason.
And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hosmer has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, number 4. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he can't now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Alcides Escobar.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer has a read on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cain on his way to second. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's safe. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Now in the box, Austin Jackson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hit toward the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Brandon Geyer.
At the plate, Brandon Geyer. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hopped up. Hosmer is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number
For me,
53.
check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
In there, and it's even at 1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So digging in now, Francisco Lindor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Indians leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, number 38. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. This is popped up. Lindor is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around with the home plate.
Great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up though. Strong hands.
In there, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder has a beat on it. And that's the third out. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Now to the plate, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Cleveland so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding forward now, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Zach McAllister is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
McAllister.
With Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Geyer is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. In there, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Ripped down the first base line, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Brandon Guyer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The 0-1 pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. This is just a bit out of reach as it's off the top of the visitor's dugout. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks
batting,
really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield brings it in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Number 38 waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call.
38.
He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready once again, number 38. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here it comes on 1-1. Out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
1-2. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Full count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2.
Nope,
just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. There is Escobar. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
It might be a little off the plate, but he's earned it. He's lived out there the whole game, and yes, the umpire is going to call it.
1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Number 4 will be next. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. One left for the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Kyle Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kyle Crockett.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Salvador Perez waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one coming now to Hosmer. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City, but they hold a 5-0 lead. In now, Brandon Geyer. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ball one. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here's another 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Clevland Stadium, with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Bounce to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brian Shaw will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
27, Brian Shaw.
Ready now, Jorge Soler. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jorge Soler.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. His numbers against Brian Shaw, 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's the first strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Number 38 is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 38.
Stepping into the box, number 38. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit slowly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back now from Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set to begin the top of the 9th inning in this one. Brandon Maurer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Maurer.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. Just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's gone 2 for 5. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He
Carlos
almost got him to
Santana.
commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. here's a ball hit in the air. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Ian Kennedy earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Salazar was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 3 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ian Kennedy. His record is now 9-9. The loss goes to Danny Salazar. He falls to 10-9. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.